Hey guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys, so we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New York former star Bethenny Frankel, who is explaining what it would take to return to the Real Housewives of New York. And there's one condition, plus she's comparing the franchise to a battlefield. Now, we have all the details on this and more, but before we jump in, don't forget that we are going live at 10:10 p.m. Eastern tonight to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. That will be one hell of a conversation on my channel, so hopefully you guys join us. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like after Bethenny Frankel left the Real Housewives of New York, diehard fans have begged for her to return, and I know that I am absolutely one of them. Now, she stayed in the press throughout the years and still gives her 2 cents about the show, which is interesting enough, but Real Housewives of New York, it has changed in recent seasons. Now, the series is somewhat more relaxed now with castmates like Leah McSweeney, who is often choosing positivity over bickering. At least this is what Reality Blurb says. I don't know if they remember her swinging from the curtains, but okay. Or shots fired. I mean, we got one relaxed season. So we've had 2 seasons of Leah. One was very explosive. One was relaxed. Hold on, let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? In her podcast, Just Be with Bethenny Frankel, Bethenny discussed the show's changes, hinting that the current cast is fake. She said, give me real and authentic, somewhat inauthentic series. And according to Bethenny, the women weren't spending thousands of dollars on glam on her first season. Bethenny might even consider returning to the show if certain conditions are met. She said, if I could be there with some element of authenticity that I could cling on to and not feel like I'm gonna shoot for 4 months and make a ton of money, well, then maybe I would come back. Bethenny believes that the women deserve every penny of their salaries because the franchise is a battlefield and the castmates, well, she said, are being destroyed in the press. She also misses the humor that Real Housewives of New York once had. And she said, even right now, it's a different type of outlook. It's a different type of humor that I miss. Bethenny went on to say, it's running commentary. You can be judgmental. Humor always wins, with the exception of saying something inappropriate or racist or off color or something politically incorrect. Correct humor wins. Now, Bethenny also mentioned projects that she's worked on outside of the show and said she explained why they weren't for her. She said, I didn't like to do a talk show. Then she also added, I don't like to do a lot of formatting or a lot of formatted shows. And it's not the women not supporting women, because frankly, it's every woman for themselves on those kinds of shows. And when people leave the shows, they're not friends with each other anymore. You have to have allies. In Bethenny's opinion, some of the drama on the Real Housewives of New York is manufactured. And she said, you end up having enemies that you never would have had if you were not on the show. You have cross-franchise enemies because of the things that you're commenting on. This is a challenging workplace thing. She said, I've had people that I used to be friends with air something about me on Watch What Happens Live. Okay. I'm reading for the first time in print. It happened recently twice. That's the name of this game. So pretty much you don't know who your friend is. People are always crossing you. You don't know what to expect going in on this. And I think that's fair. You know, even being, around the Vanderpump Rules stars, if you would say something like, hey, I went to a party last night and I saw so-and-so, and I think that she's hooking up with whatever, but don't say anything, they would cling on to this information and be like, oh, wait a minute, that's good intel for the show. And everything was about the show because the people that you're talking to make a salary based off of exposing your shit. So really, yes, when she's saying that this is a challenging workplace, 100%, 1000%, I could see exactly what she's talking about. She said, find me somebody who's gone the distance. In order to prove her point, Bethenny also went on and referred to relationships on other franchises. Teresa Giudice is enemies with Danielle Staub. Then she became a friend of Danielle, and Teresa was good friends with Dina Manzo. And then that broke up. Best friends of Caroline Manzo, that broke up. And Nene Leakes came in with Kim Zolciak, and that broke up. She said, I came in with Jill Zarin and that broke up. I became friends with Carol Radziwill. That broke up. And now Carol is best friends with Tinsley Mortimer, which also broke up. Let's just not disguise this as women supporting women. Okay, she said it's the nature of the beast. I have to agree with her. Guys, with Bethenny Frankel saying what it would take for her to get back to the Real Housewives of New York, you know, we know and we've heard that the show has been put on a permanent hiatus. So we won't be expecting the show to come back until at least 2023, which is mind-blowing to me. However, they just did a revamp of Real Housewives of Orange County, which is playing out very well so far. We're only 2 episodes in, and it's been explosive and giving us exactly what we wanted and needed in order to continue our interest into the show. And then Real Housewives of Atlanta, also same thing. They had to do a revamp. We lost Cynthia, we lost Portia, we lost, you know, Latoya Ali, Fallon Gobadia, even though she was filming as a friend. And we still don't have Nene Leakes back, even though she's trying to get back on the show. I just don't think that we'll ever see that happen. But my point is, we're seeing revamps because they're trying to get back to that nostalgic Real Housewives franchise, the episodes that we were interested in when it was light, authentic drama. Even when it was Heather Dubrow on Orange County and someone broke the tip of the bow off her cake, it was still cotton candy drama. It's not like, oh, okay, this housewife is being indicted on multiple fraud charges, or this one's husband is looking at jail time for allegedly embezzling millions of dollars. No, that shit is heavy. So we have to figure out what that humor looks like and how we can get back to the Real Housewives, the organic drama that doesn't stem from someone being investigated, indicted, or having some sort of charges hanging over their head. Can we do that? Well, it's possible. Will we be able to make it happen? That's the #1 question. But guys, again, I don't want to ask all of your opinions and not ask what you think. So go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget that we are going live tonight with Jason at 10:10 p.m. Eastern to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which will be one hell of an episode. But also we will be back tomorrow at 12:30 a.m. well, no, p.m. Eastern with Layla Lynn, Grace Report, and Tisa Tells on Layla Lynn's channel to talk about Portia's family matters. Oh, I feel like I'm jet lagged at this point. It's been a crazy weekend, but I'm back in Florida. I'm back in my studio and nothing feels better. Guys, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys have some mimosas, make some memories, and don't work too hard. And again, thank you for so much of your support. I cannot wait to show you guys what I was in LA working on with Zach. We have a lot coming your way, so I'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys. Love you.